Okay, tomorrow is Mother's Day, and moms definitely deserve some extra appreciation this year after parenting through a pandemic. According to the Washington Post, as of January, about 10 million American moms were staying home with their school-aged children and not actively employed outside the home. And in a survey last summer, 69% of mothers said they've experienced an adverse health effect from the stress and worry about the pandemic. So we thought we'd ask some moms for their coping advice this Mother's Day weekend. Joining me now, my dear friend, Rachel Stewart Baker. You remember her from Caribbean Rhythms, former BET host, and show favorite, Katie Phang, MSNBC legal contributor. Ladies, I'm so happy to have you here. Katie, I'm going to start with you because you're a working mom. You're juggling, your full-time job, all the hats that you wear, and, managing digital learning and just everything that goes into child rearing. And so for all the mothers who are struggling and just pulling their hair out, I'm curious, tell us something that's been the most challenging part of this pandemic and how you've managed.
Being a mom has been one of the most challenging things. But you know what? Let's be frank. For all moms out there, being a mom on a daily basis can be challenging. One of the most rewarding things that I've ever had the blessing to experience as well. But, fundamentally, what's been difficult has been the reality of being honest about what our limitations are. As women, and especially women of color, we are always challenged to step up to the plate and to do more and be more. But one of the most humbling experiences has been the pandemic. And why? Because even before the pandemic, women were only earning 82 cents for every dollar that men were earning. So we were already playing catch up. And now because of the pandemic, we've had to learn to just ask for help. And for someone like me, speaking out of personal experience, it's always been the hardest thing. Me acknowledging that I do have limitations, that perhaps I can't have it all, however that's defined, and that I do need help that comes outside of the immediate village of my mom, my husband, my friends, my family. So I think that's been the toughest thing, is being honest enough to look in the mirror and say, you know what, maybe I'm just not going to get to that shower today. Although I don't agree with that article that came out about us giving up showers now that we've been through the pandemic.
I don't agree with that either, as someone who has to be around other people. So I agree. Yes. Rach, I'm so curious to hear your thoughts, because you were a working mom, but you gave it up. You were like the pinup girl of the 90s. Everybody loved Rachel. Biggie Smalls mentioned you in his rap songs. And you walked away from this illustrious career to be a mom, a stay-at-home mom. You have 2 teenage kids and 1 adult child at home. What's been the most challenging part of managing all this during the last year, during this pandemic?
Hi, Tiff. Yep, I think the most challenging part, honestly, has just been the worry. I don't know if we as mothers and women carry this gene where it makes us worry about, every and anything, but the worry of, are they okay? So much of their life as they know it has disappeared this year. And that uncertainty, as you said, I have, 2 juniors, and life looks so different this year than it did with my older daughter. So, trying to make sure that they're okay. Mental health has played a huge part for us this year with life changing so much. But I think the thing that I've realized that I can do for my kids is really emulate for them how they need to be. Self-care. I mean, it sounds so cliche to say you have to have self-care for yourself and whatever that is for you. But I think we tell our kids to do things, but honestly, when they see us doing it, and we emulate that behavior, that's when they really learn. So for me, having my strong female friendships, showing them, that I am more than just their mother. I am a woman. I was a woman before them. So as much as I love being a mother, I also need that grounding of being with my friends and doing things for myself to really get back to who I am as a person.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.